We had just finished up the podcast. As I got out of my chair and tried to calm down from the epic display of bullshit that is Julien playing snake oil, I walked in the kitchen and grabbed myself some of my drink. I grabbed a glass from the cupboard and walked over to the fridge to get some ice. 4 cubes dropped into the glass, and I filled the rest up with water. As I sipped from my drink, I began to appreciate the serenity of my situation. It was a beautiful shade of orange in the sky as the sun began to hide behind the mountains, and the dogs were being chill. Well, Marbles was being chill. Kermit was looking at me as if I had chicken in my hand and was giving me Cermet is hungry face. I scoffed at his advances. I refed you, honey, I cooed at the majestic creature as he then cried before I threw a Greenie in the other room to occupy his attention. As I finished my beverage, I put my glasses in the dishwasher like a true Virgo and then walked into my office to plan what video I would make on Wednesday, then upload on Thursday because I must include my many dramatic close-ups of my face in my videos. That's when I heard a growl from upstairs. What was that? I asked myself as I approached the stairs. My first instinct was that the dogs were playing in their room under the stairs, but then I realized that after someone peed in it, maybe not. So, as I ascended the staircase, I then saw a herd of small dogs rush upwards to join me in my quest, and felt the breeze rush past the bottom of my tearaway sweatpants and dust over my ankles. When I reached the top, I heard the grunts getting louder, and they were coming from the bedroom. What is going on in there? I asked as I approached the door. I'm not in the mood for this shit. Because I got a basketball game tomorrow. I thought to myself for a quick second before I opened the door to see him. Julien Solomita, doing jujitsu moves off of YouTube videos in the middle of our bedroom floor. A wave of feelings came over me when I saw him. So many so that all of my tape and extensions fell out due to pure shock. The sound of my fallen hair had made such a thud that Julien turned around to see if the dogs hadn't bumped into anything on accident. Hey babe, what's up? He asked, recovering from his intense workout session. I snapped out of my trance and tried to regain my composure. We're being a little turd on the podcast. You and your damn segues, I proclaimed, trying to draw attention away from my awkward entrance to the room. Aw, he replied. Is someone mad that I was an expert salesman and you're just jealous? That doofy little sneer always melts my heart. Well, you gave your products like 19 extra functions. I can't win against you. As the conversation went on, he came closer and closer to the bed I was sitting on, and I decided to make my move. So, what are you in the mood for tonight? For dinner? I traced my finger on his shoulder. I don't know, he replied. If you want, I can grab a recipe off your Pinterest and we can make it J&J's Kitchen. What would you like? With one swift move, I ripped off my tearaway pants to reveal a beautiful pair of MeUndies boy shorts, and not so gracefully, removed my shirt to reveal a bralette as well. Use code Jenna Julien for 20% off your first order. And proclaimed, I want you, baby. Julien, getting the hint after a few seconds, leapt up to close the door. And because I don't want to get demonetized, let's just say that there is a lot of hell yeah and hell yeah from inside the room, while Kermit, Marbles, and Peach were sitting outside the door, chewing on a mixture of greenies, some soap, and a blue mess of hair that I laid on the floor.